I'd like to call the meeting to order, please. Chad, do you mind to do the roll call?
Yes, sir. Mr.
Elder.
Here.
Mr. Wicker.
Here.
Mr. Bishop.
Here.
Mr. Masterson.
Always here.
And Mr. Coyle.
Here.
You have a quorum, Judge?
We've lost some community members this week. I'd like to take a moment of silence for Dr. Salem George, Mr. Rayful Daniel, Miss Marie Spraggins, Mr. J.C. Wright. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Looks like we've got a pretty long meeting today, but we'll try to keep it under 3 or 4 hours anyway.
Be on overtime.
There you go. The first item on the agenda is consider approval of minutes of previous meeting held Thursday, October the 4th, and special call meeting held Monday, October the 15th, 2018.
Motion.
Second.
Yes. Coyle.
Yes.
Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Mr. Masterson.
Yes.
Mr. Elder.
Yes.
Unanimous.
Second item, we've got some special guests with us tonight, some retired school teachers. If y'all want to introduce yourselves, or
They're going to come up front here.
Carolyn Emily, who started teaching 15 years ago.
And one fine teacher, I might add.
Thank you.
Yes, she is.
I heard her
40 years ago.
It's all her.
So what you started?
40.
I started in 70. Charlotte Moffitt, I started in 71.
Libby Barlow, I started young, 83. Linda Begley, 74.
good deal. Thank y'all for coming today. We're going to declare a proclamation whereas Marion County's retired teachers have devoted their careers to the education and training of literally thousands upon thousands of Kentucky's youth, and whereas retired teachers have retrained and or provided primary education opportunities to hundreds of adults in the state who for one reason or another had fallen behind in the formal education needed for job and social skills. And whereas Kentucky's retired teachers rendered valuable services in diverse leadership roles in their communities and institutions throughout their careers and continue to render such services as retirees, and whereas Kentucky's retired teachers represent the profession which is given the basic responsibility for launching the careers of state and national leaders and for laying the foundation for the welfare of all members of our society. And whereas Kentucky's retired teachers have toiled ceaselessly to improve the quality of life in the state and nation, too often in less than adequate circumstances and for less than adequate pay. And whereas Kentucky's retired teachers represent a tremendous pool of experience and training which remains dedicated to the betterment of society everywhere. And whereas Kentucky's retired teachers represent a loyal, patriotic, and concerned citizenry which provided a dedicated and dependable support to the leaders in our communities, state, and nation. And whereas Kentucky's 2014 General Assembly has honored Kentucky's retired teachers by recognizing the 3rd week of October as Retired Teachers Appreciation Week. Now, therefore, I, David Daugherty, Judge Executive of Marion County, do hereby proclaim Friday, October 19th as Retired Teachers Appreciation Day. Thank you all for all you've done.
I'll tell you what, teachers have a special place with everyone. I hope my wife's not watching this. I have a hard time remembering her birthday, but I can remember most of my teachers all the way through school. That they had an impact on me.
And I'm sure they can
I wish they had a little more, they probably remember me.
act on them. On them, Chad, somewhere.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all very much.
All of us.
Okay. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you all. Does everybody want to get in here? Or?
No.
Everybody get in here?
I don't know, whatever you say. Do we need to sign that paper? It's already signed. I didn't.
Yeah.
Get over, get up there.
I don't want to cover it.
Nah, you're all right.
All right, I got you all about teachers. I'm going to take a survey now.
Can you get
Thank you,
pictures of
guys.
retired students?
Yeah,
Hey, Janet, let me see. Is my- I got
Thank you, guys.
mine on there. I got next
congratulations,
time.
thank you.
Well, I got her.
We have another group of special citizens today.
Do we need to vote on that?
Yeah, we do. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chad.
Motion to,
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Utter.
Yes.
Mr. Masters.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Quayle.
Yes.
Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Unanimous.
We have another group today. Christina McCray, would you like to come up and say a few words about?
Good afternoon. I'm Principal at Christine McRae, Principal at Marion County ATC, and our health science program, along with the FBLA chapter at Marion County High School, has undertaken the Kentucky Organ Donor Affiliate Challenge. And part of that challenge is spreading the word about the importance of organ donation. So we're here today to proclaim, and we'll let you read that proclamation, but to, as part of our challenge, proclaim October 24th as Kentucky Give Life Day, where that we encourage people in our communities and in surrounding communities to sign up on the organ donor registry. And I'll let Ms. Griffiths and Ms. Clark and our special guest today tell you a little bit more about what we're doing.
Okay. Well, we have a whole scorecard of events that we have to do in order to obtain points for this challenge. And there is a grand prize of $1,000 that will be shared between our clubs. But our ultimate goal is just to educate the community and to educate people about organ donation, because there is a lot of misconceptions and myths surrounding that, and it makes a lot of people uncomfortable about the situation. So if we can just spread awareness and talk to people, hopefully we can increase the percentage rate of registered organ donors in our county. We're currently at 55.9%, which is pretty good, but I believe that we could increase that with some education.
So Selena is one of our HOSA officers. She's joined us here today as part of the students in our group that have worked really hard with this challenge. Did you want to say anything, Selena, about some experience?
I just work in a nursing home and I see a lot there. So I know that, I think my perspective is my audience, where I grow up, like the people around me. So most of ours is just reaching out to, youth.
Selena is a CNA certified nursing assistant, works in one of our local nursing facilities. So, and we have Kara Braun with us this evening. She was all familiar with Kara's story. I'm sure.
Double recipient a little over 4 years ago of cystic fibrosis, and I'm really proud of the community, what everyone's done to raise awareness, and it's just a good community to be a part of. And but I love to go and spread the word of what organ donation means to me.
And Kara has gathered a group of fellow organ donation recipients or families affected by organ donation will be coming in to speak to our students about organ donation. And at the age of 15 or 16 with parent consent, they can be part of the registry. And our goal is 115 new registrants in Marion County in the 2-week challenge that we've undertaken. And as of day 2, we already had 20. We're at 60 now. So 4 days into the challenge and we're at 60 new registrants. So that's what it's all about. That's what
awesome.
We're here for. So.
I got a question for you. Y'all could enlighten, because people ask me and I wasn't real sure. Say if I want to give somebody a kidney or qualify for it, I'm covered under their insurance, right? Or
I think so, yes.
somebody want to know, said, because a lot of people can't afford it, but they said,
Right.
if I give you a kidney or whatever, then your insurance covers.
Insurance covers it if you don't
Or
have
mine.
insurance. Of course, we don't,
Yeah.
we don't have insurance anymore, but Medicaid will also cover the state of Kentucky.
Okay,
It covers any kind of living donor.
okay. That's, somebody had asked that and I wasn't sure, so that's
And
good.
that one life can save up to 10 lives through the value of organ donation. So just those kind of stats that we want to spread around and help people understand that it's, when you're gone, you can save the lives of others and your families can live on for years and years through the organ recipients. So.
I got one question. Mr. Wicker over there. Do you think anybody will need anything he's got?
Absolutely. To answer that question, we'd like to say
He might be our best candidate.
that's a valid question. Even if, I enjoyed spending time in the health science room the other day, I'll let Ms. Clark tell that story, but we had And one of the misconceptions is I'm old, they don't want anything I have. But, you know, so for someone who's never had heart that's never worked, Mr. Wicker's heart would be better.
I signed the old one down on my driver's license.
Yeah, somebody that is blind would take visually impaired eyes to see. So, yes, it's better than what's in. Skin is a tissue that they can keep up to 10 years in the lab. So, they really did a push on this 9/11 because we had so many people that were injured and burned, and we did not have the skin. A lot of them died because they did not have skin for skin cracks.
Jack, I used your name, was actually talking about myself, okay?
So you're not asking for everything.
And also your tendons, like, you can have, like,
Bones, they take them. You've heard of people that have cadaver bone put in their neck? That's where that comes from. That's our mission, to spread, to answer those kind of questions and to help understand the value of organ donation. So,
All right.
even if you signed your driver's license and you want to be part of our challenge, you can go to sign up on the registry and be one of our 115 new registrars. So,
Well, I can do that.
thank you. We will certainly
I'm in.
Thank you, Steve. We will send that over. And check out our Facebook page. We post it every day as part of the challenge. Spread awareness. So.
Send me one too, but don't put me on Facebook.
I think I've already signed mine, but we need to verify to see, but.
Hey, guys, come on now. You won't give nothing while you live and give them when you're gone.
Mr. Wicker just wanted to know, asked me if they had anything to improve someone's ability to speak, and he was looking at you. I don't know why he was saying that, but anyway, so, but it's all right, Jack.
Got brain, they don't do brain transplant.
Not yet. Not yet.
The proclamation says that whereas the Marion County High School chapters of HOSA and FBLA have become official Donate Life Kentucky partners dedicated to raising awareness of the importance of organ, eye, and tissue donation. And whereas more than 115,000 men, women, and children in the United States currently need life-saving organ transplants, thousands of additional patients are in need of cornea and tissue transplants to restore vision and mobility, and every 10 minutes a new name is added to the list of those in need. And 22 people die each day due to an organ not being available for transplant. And whereas organ, eye, and tissue donors leave an unforgettable mark on the lives of countless Americans, and their selfless acts inspire hope at moments of profound need, and whereas HOSA and FBLA as Donate Life Kentucky partners seek to actively encourage members of our community to consider becoming organ, eye, and tissue donors by signing up to save lives on the Kentucky State Donor Registry, DonateLifeKentucky.org, or National Registry, registerme.org, and to celebrate their life-saving decision with family and friends. Now therefore, I, David Daugherty, Judge Executive of Marion County, Kentucky, do hereby proclaim Wednesday, October the 24th as Donate Life Kentucky Day.
Good
Thank
deal.
you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
You guys. Sign up for this, no joke.
I'll write it down for you here real quick.
All right,
You can I write on this paper for you?
right here on that.
Okay.
There you go, Steve. Don't take your sign.
No, I haven't.
Miss Clark, it's good to see you.
Let's get the picture of the.
Here,
Thank you, ma'am.
let me get
Here's
this.
our campaign that gets you
All right.
registered through our challenge, so. We thank the Fiscal Court for taking part in our proclamation and helping us spread the word. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Get in there, Judge. Tighten up, tighten up.
Lighten it, lighten it.
All right, again, I'm gonna take 3 or 4 of these.
Thank you, guys.
Still bossing
Have a good
you
day.
around?
He's still bossing
See you,
around.
JoJo.
Things never changed.
That's right.
Thank you all.
it's how that ever works.
Thank you.
You know what, I kinda doubt it too. She's always been pretty, what's a good word for that? Suggestive. Which is good. That's good.
Although it's pretty rough if you point out Magic Wicker there, you know, cool guy.
Next item on the agenda is,
That's how far it goes.
yeah, we need, I'm sorry, Chad, go.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Bastrop.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Quayle.
Yes.
Mr. Elder. Mr. Wicker. Unanimous.